Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And as you can see, we've already started here. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Nico Williams has been emerging and a very good player to watch as he's growing his game, Peter. I've been hugely impressed with his confidence, with his energy, with his dynamism, with his spirit, with his willingness and enthusiasm. And all those qualities are the perfect mix in him going on to have a great career.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. And here's Mbappe. Stood up well to him there. João Neves, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And that's going right the way across. Alexander-Arnold. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Chooses to go cross-field. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Branthwaite does well to get it back. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Williams. And the counter is on. Alexander-Arnold. He's a sharp little ball here. Thuram. And that was nowhere near his best. Mbappe absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
And here's Mbappe.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
João Neves. Great vision. Thuram. João Neves. They're urging him to shoot. Alexander-Arnold. And Cucurella. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Gravenberch. Germany trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in.
Shot, surely! 30 minutes gone. Knocks it out wide. And it's Tonali. Rice. Now Mbappe. Driving forward. João Neves. Nicely weighted ball. And that looks a decent ball. Van Dijk with the clearance. Nico Williams going face-to-face with his great rival. Out to the left it goes. Oh, that's nice. Konate gets over and intercepts. Cucurella. Now it's Mbappe. Gravenberch charging forward, the ball at his feet. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Ndika gets across to intercept that. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Thuram. He is through here. Oh, good take in a good area. Williams. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Germany! On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing. Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Yeah, I had a feeling we were going to see something like this, Peter. They're always looking to lure and lunge at you and hit you on the break. It was very nicely done.
And a chance! No mistake! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And there's the end of the first half. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
The boss is going to be disappointed with the way his team just switched off for those 2 goals. They'll have to take some risks now to try and get back in this game, and it's easier said than done, as we know.
Today, please have your entry tickets at hand, as it's time to announce today's winning lottery numbers.
And we're off again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Mbappe. And it's Gravenberch. Thinks about the shot. João Neves. And it's Rice. And here's Mbappe. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Well, the whole idea of a good breakaway is to leave the opposition struggling to get back, and they were just too slow. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Referee has taken his time, but it is going to be another corner. Corner number 2 then. That is a brilliant interception. And now they can spring out of defence.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape.
Mbappe! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Well, that pass isn't the best. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Gravenberch. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Tonali. Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Substitution for Germany, number 7.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 41, Rice. Number 21, Mbumo. Number
That's
9,
really well manoeuvred.
Nico Williams. Coming on the field, number
Konate.
13, Varela.
Japan
Number
are, of
5,
course, in a position to
Germany.
go to the bench should the need
Number
arise.
22, Yildiz.
Yildiz.
Number 6,
Now it's Tura, and he's managed to get free.
Substitution.
Barella, and the shot! Yes! And they are pulling clear here. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
But Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Going on to replace him is number
3-0,
23.
and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Brilliantly cut out. And he's there to belt it away. Szoboszlai, that's an imaginative pass. Oscar Mingueza. Mingueza hurtling down that right flank. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And it's Bellingham. Mbappe. And here's the chance to counter. He's got away. He's found the way through. Finds himself. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Japan really could have done without this. And that's it. My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
Germany.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well, it's going to be disappointed with that. Japan are looking to break at pace. Cucurella goes on a charge down the left. Can he latch on to this? It's a promising position. Gravenberg. Oh, good taking him, and he shoots! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he's quick to get it clear again. And they've got rid. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And it's Gravenberg. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, I've heard only good things about this player, João Neves, Peter. He's very good under pressure, plays with an awful lot of courage, always wants to get on the ball, and positionally, very, very sound. He's a real asset for any team at number 6 or an 8.
Okay, interesting. Nico Williams. Germany do have a chance to counter here. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Courtois gets good distance on it. And back in possession and ready to go again. Nico Williams going face-to-face with his great rival. Dealt with nicely by the defence. No goals as yet. That's a cute ball. Timber gets over and intercepts. Tonali. That is very well defended. Thuram. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Gravenberg. Looking for the run. He's being urged to shoot. Nico Williams. Now, he's got space here. Nicely worked. And for a moment, you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Germany finding their passes. Cucurella looking for options for movement. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Cucurella receives it in a wide position. A hefty... He's had a shot! Decent enough try.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Cucurella threads one in, and it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now it's Mbappe. No way through, so back it comes. Nico Williams will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Gravenberg. Thuram. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Can he get it through? Cucurella. And now the breakaway. Looking to play him in. And the flag has stayed down. Oh, nice touch. Turns and goes back. Nico Williams. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Mbappe. Gravenberg. And Cucurella. Aimed beyond the defence. And it's made its way to him. Japan have a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half.
Well, this is his opportunity to make the stage his own here.
And how good was that? Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And Japan are in front. Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Japan have fired themselves in front.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Thuram. And the half-time whistle goes. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak may be all it needs to change it.
Japan head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And we're underway again.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
João Neves. Nico Williams. Tries to pass it through. Oh, that's neat. Now it's Williams. Knocks it into space. Takes a shot! Now that is commitment to the cause.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And he's there to clear it. Now it's Rice. Now it's Mbappe. Fires it in low. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. João Neves. And it's Neves. Goes for a shot! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Germany really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
And that has put paid to that. Tries to play it through. Rice. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Mbappe gets into a good position. Ndika is there, and he can get that clear. And he's cut it out.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
He's found some space. Oh, such a clever touch. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
Germany really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Substitution for Germany. Number 10.
So, time for changes
Mbappe.
on both sides,
Number
actually.
9, Nico Williams.
Thuram
Number
looks to get on the end of this.
Mdumu. Number 7,
Yildiz.
John Neves.
Thuram,
Number 32,
Szoboszlai,
Braithwaite.
Thuram.
Coming on the field. Number
Good read,
17,
needed to be.
Théo Guirassy.
So, Jim, what are you
Number
thinking?
6,
They're ahead, but
Szoboszlai.
they're not playing as if they
Number
are.
22,
There seems to be
Judas.
more of an emphasis on
Number
protecting their
13,
lead than adding to it. It's all gone
Number
a little
4,
timid.
Van Dijk.
It's a
Substitution.
sharp little ball here. And that was nowhere near his best. Rice. Japan perhaps contemplating their next change here. And here's Yildiz. And that's gone loose. Now it's Guirassy. Guirassy. Cucurella. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Cross deflected behind for a corner. He's got tall. And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Can he get on the end of this? Looking for a runner. That's good vision.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Oh, this looks sharp. Thuram. Partey. And it's Mingueza. Yildiz wins the duel this time. And the shot's on here. Courtois gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. Van Dijk makes the interception. Yildiz. There's the shot! It's in! There seemed no way back, but they are level! Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Germany really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue.
Played back. Oh, super ball. Thuram! No, he couldn't get hold of it.
Substitution for Germany.
This is a Hollywood or bus corner. The final whistle is up next.
Field is number 5, Tonali. Substitution in progress.
No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
Timber with the clearance. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Thuram. And the keeper has it. There will be 4 extra minutes. Yildiz. And that could set him on his way. Konate cuts out the pass. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Bellingham. Oh, that was vital. And we're done. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We have already started here. Ball's gone out of play. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Nico Williams, it's a pretty loose pass. Alexander-Arnold carries the ball down the right. Well, played right into his path. Oh, nicely intercepted. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who likes to stay in the deeper part of midfield, knowing his primary job is to make sure he shuts down any build-up play in that area.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Indica, over to the other side.
Good switch, that.
Can he get on the end of this? It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Williams. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Konate. More and more pressure on the ball here.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's in a great position here.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Cucurella. Mbappe.
This is the time you need that pace.
Thuram. Now it's Mbappe.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. He's shaping up to have a crack from here. Oh, good take in a good area. And that should get the job done. Threads one in. It's a promising position. Nico Williams will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And the shot! Goal! Germany! And Germany are in front. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, entry via the post is at the widest possible point, which means a keeper is well and truly beaten.
Germany are in front now, the game's only goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden...
Oh, shooting chance! Now, who's going to be... Oh, what has happened here? Look at the space here. And it's Gravenberch. Showing good feet. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Could move up a gear here. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's delightful. Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Cucurella. And that has left him in a heap. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Now this could be a chance.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Cucurella. Gravenberch. And that's really well manoeuvred. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. He's got tall. It's a goal. They have done it. They have their equaliser.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
The goal scorer for
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Thuram.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition.
Added time.
Cucurella. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And it's half-time here. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So your views on the first half?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to
Please turn your
complain about
attention
or
to
worry
the
about,
screen for
Peter.
information
1-1 is a
provided
fair
by the
reflection
local
of the game
police.
so far. So it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Japan clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. Oh, that's fabulous. And that is out and behind. It's a good block.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And Dijk gets it away. Konate. Alexander-Arnold. Looking for the run. Drill. And the shot! Goal! Japan! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Japan take the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Mbappe has been caught there, it's a foul.
Substitution for Germany, number 9, Nico Williams. Number 7,
And the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
and
Goal kick. No,
Number
I
14,
stand corrected, it's a corner.
Coming on the field, number 6, Szoboszlai.
Partey clears it away.
Barella.
And it's Rice.
Number 22, Yudes.
He's gone backward here. Oh, the ball's come loose here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that's surely a foul, free kick.
Substitution for Germany, number 41.
The changes then in quick succession.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about.
Oh, smashing header! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. Ndika is there, and he can get that clear. Played back in. He's picked his way through. He rises! Oh, taken with style! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Now it's Mbappe. Well, that's clear cut, it's a free kick.
Substitution for Germany, number 15.
There's going to be another change here.
Benfica. Coming on to replace him is...
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this,
32,
Peter. They'll have to
Ramos.
maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Barella receives it in a wide position. Good ball, good take. And up he goes! And that's a real chance missed.
Ah, unlucky. There's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Not the most accurate pass. Tries to play it through. Oscar Mingueza. Now, what about a counter-attack? And it's Mingueza. Now it's Thuram. That's very neat. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Guirassy chasing after it. This is it then, now or never. Shot a goal! Now that is commitment to the cause.
Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
They've played it short. Van Dijk. Now it's Mbappe. This looks Mbappe! Kylian Mbappe! You just cannot stop him! Late in the day, this could well be it! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Japan take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Mbappe has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Comes under pressure and it's come loose. Oscar Mingueza. And that is out of play. Konate. Oscar Mingueza gets it away. That's been drilled in. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Japan have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback. Thuram picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
Germany.
I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. And the shot! Oh, that is really good tenacity.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Defending of the desperate variety. Tries to pass it for a real chance! Japan are looking to go forward now. That's good play. Cross to the back post. And it's claimed by the keeper. And here's the chance to counter.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Thuram. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Alexander-Arnold making good progress on the right-hand side. And it's Cucurella. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's a nicely shaped ball. And he's searching through. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. Japan present their opponents with the best possible chance here. This to go one up. Not much more than a formality.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Cucurella, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's been slipped through. He's beaten the last man.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Great vision. João Neves. And he's certainly a chance! In double quick time. Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Rice plays it short. Now it's Rice. And now they can spring out of defence. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Succumbs to the pressure. Tonali puts his foot on the gas. And here's Mbappe, played out wide.
There they go, hunting again.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Thuram, Branthwaite deals with that comfortably. Rice. Played out to the left flank. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And that could set him on his way. Gravenberg pinches it off him. Now it's Neves. Plays it across. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Germany have their third corner. Cucurella attempts a clearance. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Japan have the chance to go the other way. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. There's no flag. He's got away. Tonali. And it's Cucurella. And it's half-time here.
And now, I'd just like to read out our fan club members who are celebrating their birthdays today.
So off we go once more.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
It's a sharp pass. Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. And it's made its way to him. Oh, that's nice. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Rice is eyeing up his options in the middle.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box, they just need a good delivery.
Mbappe has it out wide and in space. Tonali did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the shot! It's in! The second half off to a spectacular start. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Substitution for Germany, number 7.
So,
John
time for
Neves.
changes on both
Number
sides, actually.
21,
We have got
Mbomo.
ourselves a game
Coming
here.
on the field,
The manager
number
must have given them an
5,
earful at half-time, and
Tonali.
fair play, because
Number
it seems
6,
to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Substitution.
Germany appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Konate, that's good pressing, squeezing the play. 60 minutes played. Threads one in. That's a good ball.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Matheus Cunha. Ndika gets over and intercepts.
Substitution for Germany, number 9, Nico Williams.
Oscar Mingueza.
Number 17,
Now João Neves.
Sergio Guirassy.
Matheus Cunha.
Number 15, Ndika. Coming on the field, number 20, Pulisic.
Japan disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency.
Number 4,
That's been intercepted.
Van Dijk.
That's great positioning. So
Substitution in
good from him.
progress.
Soboslai charging forward, the ball at his feet. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Japan finding their passes. Great work on the overlap. Well, that's a little loose. Pulisic, nicely weighted ball. Konate. Van Dijk. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Now it's Mbappe. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Mbappe! Takes a shot! Really well taken goal. And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it, he will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vinicius Junior. He won't be happy with that one. Looking for the run. And Dijk is the guilty party there. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Lovely, now then. Oh, well played. And he's quick to get it clear again. Looking for a runner. That's beautifully weighted. And he's managed to get... Mbappe! And he nearly went all the way.
Mbappe clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
And that's it. Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and next to me, providing insights, will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And already we're underway here. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. That has not gone well.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. A nice sequence of passes, this. Tonali takes control of it and he's on the move. And that is out and behind. It's a good block.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now they can spring out of defence. Gives it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Oh, this looks sharp. Nicked it back promptly. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because he's 6'6", Peter. He's got great reflexes, wonderful positioning, and he's a strong defensive leader. I think opposition defences will also need to watch out for his long throws. They're quick, they're accurate, and a source of many a good counter-attack.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Rice. Gravenberg.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Played in deep. And the keeper has it. Rice. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Now it's Mbappe. And that was nowhere near his best. Now it's Thuram. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's picked his way through. Mbappe is having a shot! Goal! Germany! And Germany are in front. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Mbappe! And here's Neves. It's a throw-in. Looking to play him in.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Japan really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Cucurella got a long way forward to join the attack. He's on it, can he get away? Van Dijk gets a foot in here. He is through here. Shot a goal! Guirassy might just make this. And claimed it back swiftly. Stood up well to him there.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Now it's Mbappe. And it's Cucurella. Tonali.
Japan certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Mbappe is onto this. Alexander-Arnold to take it as usual. Defending of the desperate variety. That's a super give and go. Gravenberg. He is just caressing the ball. And the shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Another corner. Any better luck this time round? Corner number 3 coming up. Big header! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Tries to play it through. Oh, cracking ball. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So this to pull level. We're level. Not much more than a formality.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Konate. That's an imaginative pass. And that is expertly dealt with. João Neves gets it away. And there's the end of the first half. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each.
Hello everybody, and please join me in wishing a happy wedding anniversary for one of our fan club members.
Japan get the second half going.
Japan are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Great ball, and he's in. Williams! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught on it here. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Cucurella. Mbappe! There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Out towards the flank. João Neves takes a shot! Mbappe! Goal, Germany! And they get themselves in front! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players...
Mbappe! Goal! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character. Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
And now he has two.
Substitution for Germany, number 9.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 21.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
And he plays one through. Oh, that's a key interception.
Number 13.
It's travelling a long way.
Number 14.
Passing is crisp and sharp. There's a
Substitution
sharp little ball here. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
No, that's been intercepted. Japan still have the cards to affect this game. Mingueza carries the ball down the right. Matheus Cunha. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Nice control. Matheus Cunha. Great fish, shoots! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Mbappe! Big chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Pulisic! And he has kept it out somehow.
Pulisic really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Danger averted for now. All the way back. Great defending, strong and determined. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nicely weighted ball. It's a good run down the right. Oscar Mingueza. And here's Mbappe. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Konate gets across to intercept that. Cucurella. That looks a decent ball. Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Looking for options for movement. Aims beyond the defence. Oh, that's a fine interception. And he's heaved it away. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Ambitious ball here. Nicely worked. Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
Substitution for Germany. Number 41.
We have got changes here
Right.
from both sides, in fact.
Number 4, Van Dijk. Coming on the field.
The final
Number
5 minutes.
Tonali. Number
Thuram
15.
is herring
Indica.
after that one.
Substitution in progress.
Indica shifted it to the flank. Mingueza tries making a foray down the right. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Knocks it out wide. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. And this is the big chance. Now it's Mbappe. Drilled in low.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
4 added minutes
4
has been
extra minutes
indicated.
added on. Matheus Cunha. And it's DiMarco. Thuram. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Indica gets rid without sophistication. DiMarco. And he skips past his man. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Hoisted in. He was there to get rid. Chooses to go back. Great chance! So nearly the total turnaround. They simply ran out of time. It has ended all square. So it's ended all square, both sides showing... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello, everybody,
Gorgeous,
and welcome
gorgeous
to today's
evening. The
match.
skies are clear, the noise is fervent,
against
the
Japan.
atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And already we're underway here. And he's had it nicked away. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Nico Williams has been emerging and a very good player to watch as he's growing his game, Peter. I've been hugely impressed with his confidence, with his energy, with his dynamism, with his spirit, with his willingness and enthusiasm. And all those qualities are the perfect mix in him going on to have a great career.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Ndika makes the interception. Gravenberg shifted it to the flank, back towards the middle. Now it's Maciej Cunha, and it's Cucurella. Cucurella stood his ground strongly. Japan are enjoying more and more possession, but very few chances up to now. Tries to get it clear, and he has slightly undercooked that one.
Japan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Courtois with the clearance. Konate. And he's got Girassi! Goal! Germany! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Germany have taken the lead.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Japan are behind here despite their domination of possession. And that is a little undercooked. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's made its way to him. Shoots! Decent enough try.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Rice. Alexander-Arnold.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Williams. And he was alert to it. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And here's Nico Williams. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Mbappe. Matheus Cunha. It's a goal! They have come roaring back!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
After 33 minutes is
Japan grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Alexander-Arnold just loves to go forward whenever he can. And that's an excellent interception. And that was very necessary. Nicely weighted ball. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Tries to pass it through. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Fires, tries a shot! Goal, Germany! And they're back in front! So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Just eases him off the ball.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the through ball. Ah, that's a fine interception. Alexander-Arnold.
there will be 1 minute.
Nico Williams going full tilt down the left. He's found the way through. And it's half-time here. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
We come to you now with a quick request for support for our World Charity Fund. Substitution.
And we're off again.
Japan really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Japan do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Tonali. He won't be happy with that one. That's an imaginative pass. Gravenberg. And it's Mingueza. Nico Williams.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And here's Mbappe. Germany looking to pass their way through. Gravenberg powering forward here. Can he get on the end of this? Cucurella. Cucurella running with the ball. And play cross-field, changing the point of attack.
Good switch, that.
Matheus Cunha. He's being urged to shoot. That's going to go a long way. That's the throw.
Substitution for Germany, number 9, Nico Williams.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Number 20, Pulisic. Pulisic.
Great defending,
Number
strong and
6,
determined.
Szoboszlai.
Japan
Number
needing a change of
5,
fortune here.
Tonali. Substitution in progress.
Japan are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. João Neves. And here's Mbappe.
Japan really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Substitution for Germany. Number 10, Mbappe.
Konate.
Coming on the field is number 14, Thuram.
Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Germany do have a chance to counter here. Great vision. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Oh, well played, well played.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Now it's Pulisic, and he welcomes it in. Courtois claims comfortably. Oh, given away. Guirassy! In he goes again. It's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
And he's, oh, smashing head in for the pieces. Yes! And they are tearing the...